Welcome, children. It is now showtime. I am Carcino, and this is Carcino for Life channel. Don't forget to subscribe right now. Hit the like button. This will be one for the ages. Now, yesterday we uncovered some things, but we kept it light because Shannon Sharpe was somebody we respected. Shannon Sharpe was somebody that we rode for. You guys know that. You guys been following me. You know, I've never really been against Shannon except for his views on LeBron, but it never got to a level of total disrespect. Never got to that. I'd be all Shannon crazy for LeBron and all this. I never took the route of just absolute disrespect. Then, all of a sudden, he starts this whole whatever it is with Kwame Brown to defend LeBron. I give my take. Kwame gives his take before I even said anything. And my video could not come out. Fox Sports or Fox Interactive Media came through, put a false claim on my video, and they're trying to hold it for 30 days. So I released it anyway because I wasn't going to let them hold me up. So I said, fine. So the next video I did, it went through. There was no problem. No infraction from Fox, nothing. Right? So we go on One Crack News. We do a video there. We sped up the audio, everything. We did it right. We followed the guidelines of the Fair Act use, and here come Fox again. And then they went after Kwame. And I said, okay, I see what this is. I see what this is now. This is a blatant attack by them because they signed Shannon Sharpe to all this money. So now you signed Shannon Sharpe to all this money. Now y'all got to protect the face because he's been getting roasted online and it ain't looking good for Shannon Sharpe. So we all want to get anything taken down and make Shannon look bad. Well, you didn't quite do a good job at that. Now, you keep playing with me. And I don't know why they feel like, well, you're not big enough to do anything or whatever. That's fine. But what I'm going to do is let the people know who didn't know. Now, there's no gloves on my hands. Absolutely. Yeah, they didn't step in that quicksand for real. The internet has always been known for hiding truths, hiding realities. Yeah. That's why I came on the main channel this time, so that people can understand what we're talking about. Now, a lot of you didn't understand what was going on back in the days when Shannon Sharpe was actually playing football. Most of y'all probably wasn't even born. Not even born. So you wouldn't possibly know what it was like or how Shannon was, his attitude, the whole nine. Somebody's like, I'm 53. I know. He said Ray Lewis and Ed Reed are both smiling right now. Now, that's probably true. But Shannon Sharpe was one of those guys, y'all. He was one of those special tight ends that could have been wide receiver. He really was. He was dedicated to the game. Look at him. He was in shape, hanging out with the boys. Shannon was one of the guys. Always in shape, immaculate condition. Shannon Sharpe was a staple and one of the best tight ends to ever play the game at that time. They've never seen anybody, even though he played with a Hall of Fame quarterback. You can't take that away from the man. He did his job. Yes, I do remember Ray Buchanan and what went on, and Ray took his leg out in the Super Bowl. Shannon held on to the ball, but he definitely paid with that one. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. So while this happened last night, we decided to go live and speak on a few issues that had arisen, right? On One Crack News and everything else, right? We went live, we told the whole world what was happening. And while we told the whole world what was happening, we also played the clip from Shannon Sharpe, right? Who has LeBron James bed sheets on his bed. We showed the whole world who he was, right? This is what they got mad about yesterday. See, that's what they was mad about. We showed him. Don't it say, be honest? Is this too much? And he got LeBron James bed sheets and pillowcase on his bed. So as you see, we were keeping it light. We were keeping this real light. Right? So Fox Interactive Media got wind of this and decided to intervene in our video. But just so you guys could see it and you can know what it is. Then we showed this is what happened with another man, Shannon Sharpe, and the girl he wanted. He paid for the divorce, and his friend, former NLB baseball player, ended up getting the girl and getting her pregnant. And they have a baby together now. After she spent all these years with Shannon Sharpe and he spent all that money, to get her a divorce so he could be with her. She left him and cheated on Shannon Sharpe with the Major League Baseball player. I ain't making that up. Your Becky left you the same way she was cheating on her husband with you. You wanted Becky, but the tadpoles wasn't swimming. So she had to go elsewhere. She wanted a baby. And all that creatine, muscle milk, and all those GNC products you got floating around in your body, them tadpoles wasn't swimming. Then it even got worse for him. Listen.
Dating this chick right Skip, and she was married, but she was getting a divorce. I knew I wanted her. I said, you know what? I'll pay for the divorce because I believe she was the one. I was once dating this chick right Skip, and she was married, but she was getting a divorce. I knew I wanted her. I said, you know what? I'll pay for the divorce because I believe she was the one. That's what I did. I said, why you arguing about this? He wouldn't sign the papers. I said, why you arguing about this little bit of money? I gave her the money, filed the divorce because I believe.
Because I believe. And he believed. Why are we arguing about this little bit of money right here? I believe. If that ain't the Steve Harvey move of the year, you've been hanging around Steve Harvey too goddamn long. You paid all that money, and what did he do for you? Like this dude says right here, you are what they call a munch. He says, "Sino, this is what we call a munch, bruh." Well, I meant they called a munch. And Shannon Sharpe, you are a munch. Rest in peace, DT. Oh, yeah, we got to hit the like button. Hit the like button so they can know y'all real up in here. Because we on the surface right now. We just getting y'all caught up to date. So we finna get cooking. Because this finna be it. Ain't no bouncing up from this. This, that ether. Now, as you see, we kept this thing real light. So that's where we were at with the situation. Simping at its fine. What is a munch? Shannon Sharpe is a munch. Wherever he was from, a munch seemed to be the right word to go with it. A munch, it fits. Now, we already know the case he went through with the Becky, the woman that tried to sexually accuse him of sexual harassment. We already know about that. Shannon Sharpe was 100% innocent. The woman was crazy, but it still cost him his job at CBS as an analyst. We had Shannon Sharpe's back through all of that because we knew Shannon Sharpe wouldn't have did anything like that. And I knew this was a lie, and they investigated and knew it was a lie immediately, but still it looked bad in the press. His only crime was that he dated white women. And other powerful white men did not like that. And that ended up coming to bite him in the end. But there was a darker, quieter thing taking place. Now, on the show, because I told you, I watched Undisputed. all the way through. Right? All the way through. In every episode, this man would mention a certain person over and over and over again. Without a doubt. Every time you turn around, he's mentioning this person. And there she was, Nicole Murphy. He was thirsting for Nicole Murphy every day, talking about, oh, you could be as fine as Nicole Murphy. Nicole Murphy, Nicole Murphy. Now, anybody here who watch Undisputed, you remember this. He would bring her name up in conversations that had nothing to do with anything. He brought Nicole Murphy name up all the time on the show. Right? So everybody's like, man, I'm trying to get with Nicole, boy. Woo-wee. That was his thing. He was thirsting for her on the show. It was sick to watch. The way he was thirsting for her. Seriously. It had become a sick thing to watch. Because it wouldn't even make sense. So I'm thinking maybe he gonna bring her on Undisputed. Because he kept talking about Nicole Murphy over and over again. But the thing is, they worked out together. And he was getting popularity by mentioning her name and keeping her name out there. So there he is. They like, you finally got to meet Nicole Murphy. But no, he already knew Nicole Murphy. They worked out at the same gym. She's doing her Pilates yoga class. In case you guys don't know who Nicole Murphy is, that is the former ex-wife of Eddie Murphy, who got all those kids by Eddie. What's up, KB? Yeah. Now, he was thirsting over that woman, right? Now, let's get into, Nicole Murphy and Eddie Murphy. All those years, all those kids. You've seen this woman with Eddie all over the place. My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Yeah, Eddie and Nicole, boy, they got all them kids, boy. Good Lord. He built a whole village with Nicole. Nicole, beautiful model. Don't say much. Anybody know Nicole Murphy? Nicole Murphy don't speak much. She don't open her mouth. But do you know the rumors that surrounds Eddie Murphy? There's been tons of rumors of Eddie Murphy involved with other people who pee standing up. Got busted with one and a sting and an arrest where he said he was just helping somebody get home. Which led to that person who was telling their story to the Star Magazine and Inquirer decide to go to a roof and fall off of it. Yeah, that really truly happened, people. The things you don't know in Hollywood. Right? So after her and Eddie Murphy split, she immediately attached herself to another high profile person, a former NFL player who had just went through a terrible divorce, amidst other rumors. Michael Strahan, whose ex-wife said he was sleeping with his college roommate and that he was bisexual. She stated all this in the divorce. They had a very nasty divorce, and they got like 4 kids together. He said, my wife is crazy, my ex-wife is crazy, and all this. And who does he end up with? Nicole Murphy. You see, there's some of these models that know how to be with these type of men. They're like the professional beard. Now they're not together anymore. I guess the contract ran out. But this is when my alarm went off. I ain't gonna tell you about Michael Strahan. You just go and Google Michael Strahan and his first wife and what she said. That's all I got to tell you about that. What's up, Dow G? That's all I got to tell you about that. Now you got to say, well, what all this got to do? Birds of a feather seem to flock together, don't they? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if you remember Kerry Rhodes. Probably don't. Kerry Rhodes is a football player, played in the NFL. And he went on TV and claimed he was a straight man, and he was in going through all of these things and was like, forget the rumors. I am a straight man. I am not gay, which upset his gay lover. It upset his gay lover. Oh boy, did it upset him. See, there's Kerry Rhodes in the bed with the gay lover who felt shunned when he went public saying that he was not a gay man. His lover was very hurt that he did this and told everything. And was like, we were in a relationship for years. That's his gay lover who's openly gay. This person don't hide that he's gay, but said, I was in a relationship for years with this man. Kerry wrote. Kerry still denies it to this day, but the evidence and the photos look very sus. Trust me. And if you've seen Kerry Rhodes, this does not look good. I think he played for the Cardinals. Now, I know what you guys are saying. What the hell does this have to do with Shannon Sharpe? Because that person you was looking at, that was with Mr. Rhodes, that guy who's openly gay, he's not hiding anything. He's proud of who he is. And it's not his fault. People is who they is. You see? That guy right there that's hugging him, hugging Mr. Rhodes in the pool, who's a known gay man, who's a perfectly honest gay man. He didn't lie about nothing. That person right there. That person is the stylist, personal stylist of one Shannon Sharpe. I'm serious. You think I'm joking? That man styles Shannon Sharpe. Oh, when I said in the title, he stepped in the black hole. Pun intended. That boy really in the black hole. So, oh, it is right. Oh boy, you done stepped yourself in it, Shannon. I did not want to do this to you. Understand that. This was not my idea to do. I would have never said a word. This is why you got them poodles, boy. Should have had Rottweilers by the door. Why is this man with you at every Laker game? You take him everywhere. He only got one client, and that's you. He don't know a goddamn thing about basketball. And you let that man dress you. You took this man on trips, staying in the same hotel, everything. See, Fox should have left me alone. Fox should have left me alone, buddy boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. Club Shay Shay. Club Gay Gay. That's what's going on over there. That's who gave him the goddamn granny sweater. Oh no, they know what's coming. They know this was it. I told them, stand down, the black holes are coming. Don't get involved. Nope, they wanted to get involved. This is the game. Remember him in the sweater when he went off on John Morant? And they was like, who is this guy that's next to him? There's that stylist. The same one that outed. He was in a relationship with Carrie Rose. He changed his name to the Hollywood Muggler on IG. I told you, buddy, this is a big thing. Everybody is waking up to this. Some people already know. But the main world didn't know. And I wasn't going to say a thing. I was going to stay quiet. I wasn't going to say a word. I just kept it going this way. But they wanted to. Oh, I had to respond to Gil. Okay. Now Gil sent me some message saying, I'm not going to respond to you no more. Have fun talking to yourself. All right, so that's just Gil crying. Mm-hmm. Now, let's look at that. What does it say there, good people? The Hollywood Muggler, personal stylist for one man, Shannon Sharpe. He got one client, and it's Shannon Sharpe. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying you put one and one together and keep putting one and one together. Personal stylist for who? For one person. He take him everywhere he go. Look at this. Everything he posts is what? That's Diddy and Jimmy Iovine, Corey and the Kardashians, Shannon, Steve Harvey, Shannon and him by the car. You would think this was Shannon Sharpe page. And look, there he go, dressing Shannon. I got you, baby. Let me dress you. He said those stylists can't afford courtside seats. Those are dates. He got his own Farnsworth Bentley, don't he? Hey, whatever people do, whatever floats they boat, that's on them. So if you watch Club Shay Shay, you see what time it is. I'm saying live your truth, buddy. It's just him and his boo thing. That's all you see on this page. And this person is openly out there. So he's not hiding anything. He said, so, let me, please, man, let me apologize to you for now. I'm sorry for anything I did say about you. Hey, I'm just saying. Now we see why he was talking about pouring honey on people. He want to pour honey on LeBron James. He probably really want to pour some honey on LeBron James. This ain't no joke. He was really at those parties. Now, he just had a break-in. They say it's no forced entry, remember? No forced entry. That means somebody he knew was in there. Now, who did he know that was in there? Oh, 2 snaps in the circle came in there while running down the street with a blouse and some jewelry. Woo, I'm getting mine. Come on. They got a team of fruits coming in there. Dun, 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 dun. I got a key, child. Dun, dun. Come, the jury case is over there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what's that? Let me stop. He knew who robbed him. He don't want to tell nobody. That's embarrassing. The Skittles crew came in and got me. It was a bunch of them. I know they fruity, but they really athletic. They could bend and get through the bars. Oh, geez. Mm. Yeah, I know. What you say? Bug breaking, bug dancing, sassy Shay. He's sashaying. Hey, hey, man. I'm just telling you what I know. And it's gonna get even more weirder. He sat down and did an interview, ladies and gentlemen, that we finna get into right now. That's right. An interview was had.
Him under the bus. You were responding to him throwing you under the bus. And let me finish this question because I think it's very important. Mm-hmm. You didn't throw him under the bus. He threw you under the bus. But right. People didn't. They were bleeping onto your personality. They did not understand that it was you who actually wanted to make sure that Carrie didn't get busted. Mm-hmm. It was Carrie who mistakenly thought, well, look, I'm a masculine guy. No one's going to think that.
So this person is explaining what happened between Carrie he's put on ice. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy, this is not good. This is not good. Now, his stylist right here is doing an interview talking about what happened with Kerry Rhodes and why he went public and aired everything out. Right? So he's saying Kerry betrayed him first. He ain't snitching.
You were trying to get the mutual non-disclosure agreement signed.
So he's there interviewing with another person that's like him from that community and did not go the TMZ route.
Everybody, there were a couple people who you couldn't get the confidentiality. A couple people didn't sign, but it was you that took that initiative, and you that was telling Kerry, look, if people taking pictures of us, we can't be so close because you. And then, ironically, exactly what you said happened, and he has the nerve to kick you under the bus. It must feel like this is a man I love. He kicked me under the bus. Like any relationship, if you're gonna diss me, fine, it's over, it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just with the whole thing, like you said, we did have a team of people that worked for us in the house, and I was the person that got the lawyers and had them to sign contracts. They were not to say anything. Right now, anyone can Google carrying my pictures.
And there's hundreds of them.
There's hundreds of them. But the thing about it is, if I was trying to out him, I would have been the person laying on him. If you look at any picture, he's touching me.
So he was just really.
I'm not touching him.
He was just feeling like couldn't get out of it because of his masculinity. So it's that old-fashioned DL thing, and people are, as usual, people are looking at the most charismatic personality as he must be stereotypically the one outing him because he's a sissy. That's why you don't want it to be that.
Exactly. It's so funny because it actually came out of nowhere. Like you said, Kerry went to TMZ. He said something first, and what he said was this. I think Harvey or someone asked him, you know, are you gay? And he said that he was straight as an arm. So I went to say, an arm has an elbow.
It curves. I love it, girl.
No, he said he was straight as an arrow. And I said, something, no, an arm.
Right.
And I said an arm has
an arm. I like
yeah, it was something stupid. But so that's when I said what I said. And then that's when everybody started coming to me, well, this is this and this is this. But if you look at the pictures, you can tell if I wanted to out him, I could have been hugging him. I could have been kissing him. I could have been doing a whole lot of shit, honestly. My thing is this, if I could redo the situation, I probably wouldn't date anyone that cannot be themselves.
Good for you. This is a mature, strong.
And I'm very cool with football players today. I'm still cool with some of his, his homeboys. That's actually closer to me than they are to him now because I am who I am, and they know who I am. They knew the side. I like, honey.
We knew you were. Why'd you do?
I'm actually cool with some football players right now. I'm actually cool with some football players right now. That's friends with Kerry Rhodes. Did y'all hear that? It might have been a little too fast. Let me slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm very cool with football players today. I'm still cool with some of his, his homeboys. That's actually closer to me than they are to him now because I am who I am, and they know who I am. Now they're looking at him with the side eye like, honey.
We knew you were. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, it's silly.
And you know what? Just to handle this on a relationship perspective, like anybody else who's dissed in a relationship, right? You were in love with this guy. If he disses you, your heart was broken. Oh yeah, people aren't seeing this real person, and that's why I think the reality show comes in, so people can see. That's where you become a really significant role model. You have the right to be you, but you are still a human being, and the relationships, anything. If someone does this to you, you're going to be vocal about it. Don't focus on my personality.
Right.
So. Oh, it's gonna get a little worse. Don't worry, this finna get a little worse. Don't. I told you this was it. This was it. Now, here we go.
Focus on the legitimately what's going on here, and you will see beyond your stereotype, and that's the point you're trying to make. That's
exactly what it is, and it's so crazy because everybody wants to know. Well, if Kerry was to walk in the room. You know, what you say,
carry that.
My thing is Kerry could walk in the room today. I could say hello because hello costs me nothing, honey. So I could definitely say hello to him. I don't have a problem with him today. I think it was fucked up with what he done, but I don't have a problem with him. I don't hate him. He could call me. I probably would talk to him, but we can never have a relationship because now I just don't trust you.
You don't trust him.
So, no.
It's like that's normal stuff. I'm so glad you're just busting through the stereotype here. Yeah, it just sounds mature. It sounds intelligent. And you have a right to be those things. Right. You are those things. And I think that's what people will see with the reality show. But you are also, we are all a myriad of things. And you're this amazing, wonderful personality. Right. And it is not a caricature. It is a man here, sitting here, who's thoughtful and has feelings like everybody else.
Yes. I mean, what people say really does not bother me. You know, if you can't come to me and say then you're a coward. And if you're saying things about me, then guess what? That tells you a lot. You know me, I don't know you.
Exactly.
So I can tell you, honey.
That's just something we have to deal with in the.
And this, who Shannon Sharpe flies out. This is Shannon Sharpe's stylist. This is the man that flies everywhere, sit courtside with Shannon Sharpe at every game. He dresses Shannon Sharpe. That is what we know. This man has one client, and it's Shannon Sharpe. Flies him all anywhere Shannon go. He taking this man with him. Now, he's talking about Kerry Rhodes, who he said he had a relationship with. And he said Kerry did all this, going to TMZ and lying. Now, with all that being said, it's going to get even worse.
Gay community anyway.
Exactly. So they hating, honey. I don't pay them any attention. I'm actually past it. I have moved on to a relationship. Okay, I'm talking to somebody else.
I'm talking to somebody else.
Ooh, we were asking about that, but I know he's a football player, y'all. So we're gonna put the camera. Let's put a real old ball.
I'm talking to somebody else right now, and the person say, I know he's a football player. And what did he say? Yes. I wonder who that football player was. Who that football player, Shannon? You know him. Talk to us, Shay Shay.
Ooh, we were asking about that, but I know he's a football player, y'all. So we're gonna put the camera. Let's put a real.
Past it. I have moved on to a relationship. Okay, I'm talking to somebody else.
I'm talking to somebody else.
Ooh, we were asking about that, but I know he's a football player, y'all.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the camera. Let's put a real old bow on the camera.
He is a football player. So there it is. Your stylist said is seeing somebody else, and it's another football player. I wonder who that is. Is it the one that's flying them out, sitting them courtside? I know, right? No. That's just bad, people. I told you when you step in the black hole, I wouldn't have done none of this if it wasn't for Fox. If Fox didn't get involved, I would have never done or released any of this. Not on this platform like this. This would have not been done. This would have probably been on my Patreon. This would have been on the Patreon. You would have not. You guys are getting Patreon material for free. So sign up to the Carcino for Life Patreon so you don't miss nothing. Because this would have been on the Patreon. But when Fox decided to do what they did, they made it personal. Now you can see we were really being a friend to that man. We were really being nice. Because all this dirt could have been left in the dark. He said they broke in his house but couldn't get into his closet because Shannon is still in it. Oh man, that man can live his life, man. Let him live his life. He ain't the only one. It's plenty like that. We just wanted to let the people know what's already out there. Fox Interactive Media decided they wanted to get involved, mess with me and Kwame. So we said, okay, I see how they want to play. Because they embarrassed about what's going on right now with Shannon. So they want to come in, mess with people's videos, all that nonsense. So we said, okay. All right, we got you. He said, yes, I'm already a Patreon member. That's what's up, Big Hulk. Oh, you got some more info coming today on the Patreon. You're going to love that too. So this is what would have been on the Patreon. Okay, but you guys got it right here for free. Because they pissed me off. When you want to put a false claim on me, that's when I get pissed. Because I'm like, hey, man, now you doing too much. So, okay, we'll play ball then. So I put this whole thing to bed right here. Mm-hmm. No, not really. See, you got to remember something. This man said he was going to pull honey on people. Seriously, I can't make it up. Oh, that's probably too small for you to see. Let me see. I can make that any bigger. What did it say right there? I'm pouring honey on you, goat. I'm pouring honey on you, goat. It's illegal to kill a bear unless being attacked. Sound like he in love with LeBron. I mean, I'm pouring honey on you. Why would that be your first response? Dog, it's people that already know what's going on. He was doing something before 2 something. And after 2 something. That's when Club Gay kick in. He said Club Shay Shay is before 2 something, after 2 something, Club Gay kick in. Welcome to Club Gay where we do something after 2 something. Club would be like, I'm here for Club Shay Shay. Oh no, that's before 2 something. It's after 2 something now. Put that Yanni on. Yeah, Skip. I gotta listen to that Yanni. Woo! Boy, you ain't live till you listen to that Yanni. Woo! It all makes sense now. It's always these super neat, clean people. Right? And it's always the super neat. Now, nobody is shaming him for being what he is. We just saying you've been trying to duck and hide. You've been sticking and moving. So we just brought it all to the light. Don't blame us. Blame Fox. Fox Interactive Media for messing with me. I'm telling you, it said he didn't step in the black hole. Literally. That boy going down the Hershey Highway. Oh boy. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Andrew Gilliam time. It's starting to come out more and more. People know. Dude, I'm serious. Y'all think it's a joke, like people talk, you know. This has already been. Do y'all think like I just came up with this, right? I know what y'all thinking, like I just dug this up out the ground. When I'm here telling you that is the furthest thing from the truth. The truth is even more damning. The truth is that people already know about this. Just like the whole thing with Rhodes. People knew what was going on with Kerry Rhodes and that stylist. They don't care. They in Hollywood. Now he been palling around with Shannon Sharpe for the past 7, 8 years. Shannon taking him everywhere he go. They ain't got nothing to do with me. That's mainly got something to do with Shannon. That's his thing. Hey, he probably hanging out with a friend. He could be a heterosexual male and still hang out with this stylist. Maybe they just friends. But the stylist clearly said he's dating a football player. And he was in another relationship already. He done moved on. Now, you with this dude all the time. What other dude do you have time for? Because you with Shannon 24/7. Every morning, you got to style him up in his suit. Get him ready on what he going to wear. You only got one client, and it's Shannon Sharpe. He wasn't talking about Shannon. Then I don't know. He might not have been talking about Shannon, but who could it be? if you was dating him, and your person is spending 23 hours a day around another man, and that man flying you out everywhere. I'm just saying, if it's like a duck and it's moving like a duck, quacking like a duck, you better duck. That jacket is too small. Hey man, I don't make these rules. I don't, I'm not in this world, so I'm just, hey, whatever he likes, whatever his preference is, we're not shaming him for it. We just saying, damn. I know, man. It's been that bad. He's in a zesty ship. There's gonna be an angry moose face driving in your city. Man, this Hollywood, man. All these people know about this. None of this is a surprise. None of it. None of this is a surprise. They know. This is Holly weird. They know. Look at this. He the one that put Shannon Sharpe in that sweater. He was there that night when he went at John Morant and all that. They probably called him out. And he jumped up to defend his friend. His plus one. I mean, damn. When I sit courtside, my plus one, don't look like he was on Glee. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, what he there for? You already dressed, so what is the stylist there for? What is the purpose of the stylist sitting courtside at the game? He don't know any plays. He ain't finna tell you what's going on in the damn game. What he gonna be looking at their booties? He gonna be telling you, ooh, I love how they grip they booty. That what you want to hear when the game going on? You want to hear that in your ear? What the hell you bringing him to the game for? What the hell you gonna get out of him being there? Ooh, that's a pin down curl. I like the sound of that. We can practice that tonight, Shannon. A pin down curl. With all your strength. Oh my God. I can't help but think about men on film every time. That's why I'm sitting there cracking up. Oh, he said, imagine if Skip brought this on the air. Oh, that's when it's over. That's when Shannon going on the other side of the he gonna bench press Skip. Oh man, I can't I can't deal with this. Oh my goodness. So he goes on this show and says he's dating another football player. He's in a relationship with another football player. And the only football player I see him with now, since the Kerry Rhodes situation, has been Shannon Sharpe. That's all I know. I can't tell you if Shannon is doing what and how he doing what. I can't tell you. All I can tell you is those facts. That's what we know. That's gonna be the new thing on Club Shay Shay, boy. Yup, welcome back to Club Shay Shay on film. How'd you like that film? Hated it. Oh, come on now. Now that film wasn't bad at all. Oh, I love that film. The book club. Ooh, man, I could watch that any day. That or Magic Mike. You know I should have been in Magic Mike. You know I got the body for it. But think about it. Michael Strahan, Shannon Sharpe, Eddie Murphy. What do they have in common? All three either wanted or dated Nicole Murphy. Eddie married her. But one thing they do have in common, though, they're very neat people. Perfection. They obsessed with perfection. When you see them, they are perfect to perfection. Everything. Hair, makeup, lined perfect. Those people got to be lined up perfectly. All three men were interested in the same woman. Well, what does that tell you? They know about that woman. They know this woman keeps her mouth shut and she knows how to be with men who are dealing with the other sex. I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying most of them are that go on them both sides. You see, they're really perfectionists. Let's play marbles. I'm just saying, right? Beards. There you go. Beards. I'm just saying, we've heard the rumors. We didn't accuse him of anything. We just saying, look, tell us what's going on. Now, he don't have to tell us what's going on. Maybe that's just his buddy and just his stylist. And he like hanging out with him. That's just, hey, that can happen. What's up, Fitzroy? That sweater. Right. Hey, that stylist ain't got that money for them tickets. Somebody had to get him those tickets. And you know who got him those tickets. That look like Plies next to him. Don't put that on Plies. Plies gonna be, man, don't do that to me, man. I ain't on P Valley, man. I look over there, man. I'm watching the Laker game, man, and it looked like P Valley. I said, is that little guy trying to get with Uncle Shannon? Is this the Laker game or P Valley? Shannon Sharpe, you should audition for P Valley. You'll fit right in there. They got a guy named Uncle Cliff. He about your side. You can have a guest role on there. You and Little Murder could fight over Uncle Cliff next season. Welcome to Club Gay Gay, where we do something after 2 something. Oh boy. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Don't blame me. Don't blame me because the info is already out in the world. I know, bro. I didn't want to believe it either. That's why you think I never said nothing. I kept everything respectful and quiet. And then Fox Interactive Media wanted to get interactive with me and Shannon Sharpe. And Kwame Brown. They wanted to do that. So I said, oh, they do? Okay. I know where to go from here. Then he talking about porn, honey. Now the Gil's talking about some, I'm just trolling. He's like, I don't care what you say about me. I'm like, what? I swear, that was just Gil. Gil just hit me up in the back room like, man, hey, man, you know I'm trolling. I don't care what you say. Shannon gonna be hanging out with Will Smith next. And look, let me see if there's a way I could. Okay. Let me see if there's a way I can get this done for y'all. In a way that y'all would understand, man. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all better than I could tell y'all. Just give me a couple clicks. Bam! There we go. The Redeem Team. Who you see right there? Shannon Sharpe, Dwayne Wade, and Dwight Howard. Birds of a feather. I bet you look at this photo a lot differently now. I bet you look at this photo a lot differently now. Good Lord. He says nothing zestier than men on film. He probably already been in them parties. Now we know who broke in the house. Remember, it was no forced entry. This dude got a little bitty poodle. You walk around with little poodles, and you about 650. Bench pressing 3,000 pounds, and you walking around with this little bitty poodle. See, here's the thing. It was no forced entry. Here's the thing. We don't hate Gil. We just don't like some of the dumb that he do. Oh, yes. No, I never. See, here's the thing. I never ever said I was finna do this to Shannon Sharpe. There was never anything that was on my mind saying, oh, this is what I want to do to Shannon Sharpe. That never crossed my mind to ever do something like that to Shannon. Never. I never sat out and said, man, I'm going to destroy Shannon. Shannon Sharpe was always cool. You think we didn't know all this stuff? Dog. It became more apparent this whole year. This stuff became more apparent as the year went on. Don't forget to hit the like button, people, and subscribe to the page. If you just got here, don't forget to do that. Now, here's the thing, because most of y'all just don't know. We love the way Shannon Sharpe handled himself on the show and everything that he did. Undisputed. I was one of the first people to ever speak up on the show. Nobody was talking about it. The show hadn't even aired yet, and I was already did the truth behind First Take and Undisputed before there was ever an episode. So I did that truth behind before any episode aired. Told you what Shannon Sharpe was going to do for the show, and he lived up to it. He did his thing. So what he choose as his sexual preference doesn't really matter. But now you see why the simping comes in, right? And how the simping is just so huge that you like, damn, this is horrible. So when he was messing with women, well, he still might be, but when he was publicly, it didn't go well for him. It went rather bad. As y'all see here, this went bad. His friend, who's the baseball player, Shannon Sharpe, paid all that money for that woman to get divorced so he could be with the woman. And then she cheated on him with this baseball player and got pregnant. Then Shannon Sharpe get mad at everybody on social media for saying, damn, you got played, Shannon. Now listen.
And she was married, but she was getting a divorce. I knew I wanted her. I said, you know what? I'll pay for the divorce because I believe she was the one. I was once dating this chick, right, Skip, and she was married, but she was getting a divorce. I knew I wanted her. I said, you know what? I'll pay for the divorce because I believe she was the one. That's what I did. I said, why you arguing about this? He wouldn't sign the papers. I said, why you arguing about this little bit of money? I gave her the money, filed the divorce because I believe.
I gave her the money because I believe. I gave her the money for the divorce so she could leave him for another man. That was your homeboy. Y'all used to lift weights together. But all that GNC and all that whatever, them tadpoles ain't swimming like they used to. And she wanted a family. She wanted kids. Shannon, like, I had all my kids back when I was broke. Now all that creatine got you hard with blanks. You Billy Blanks over there. Shooting them Billy Blanks. She had to get over there and get with somebody who still has something in the system. So he picked up your pieces. He picked up your pieces, buddy. You Tariq, he came. You left Shorty in pieces. And got her all knocked up. Now they got a baby, but don't worry. They said you could be the godfather. And guess what he did? Shannon Sharpe coming over there with gifts for the baby with a little bitty bag. They still got you spending money. Oh my God. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. at his homie for being with her. He's like, well, she always wanted a family. You gave it to her. I couldn't give it to her. So, you know, they were like, Shannon, you're going to always be the uncle to the baby. Oh, okay, well, here come a gift. I'm like, where did that Steve Harvey book put it down? Steve Harvey that messed your mind up. Listening to another simp. I'm telling you, baby, you simp bailers. Skip bailers and simp bailers. Skip like, never in my lifetime would I be this stupid. Skip like, he ain't giving nobody my money. You need to be hanging out with Skip. Skip would have got you right. For her divorce. Shannon, if you're going to do that, you might as well marry her yourself. Why would you pay for a divorce and not get married to the woman? Listen.
No, I was once dating this chick, right, Skip, and she was married, but she was getting a divorce. I knew I wanted her. I said, you know what? I'll pay for the divorce because I believe she was the one. I was once dating this chick, right, Skip, and she was married, but she was getting a divorce. I knew I wanted her. I said, you know what? I'll pay for the divorce because I believe she was the one. That's what I did. I said, why you arguing about this? He wouldn't sign the papers. I said, why you arguing about this little bit of money? I gave her the money, filed the divorce because I believe.
You believe so much, Shannon. You believe so much that you did not even pay. You see that, y'all? He believed so much. He wouldn't even marry her after he paid for the damn divorce. Normally, people who pay for a divorce do so. Yeah, they do so because they want to marry that person. You paid for the divorce and didn't marry her. So what was the point of paying for the divorce? You could have been still nailing her while she was still married to dude. It's like, hey, what? It don't hurt you. She don't want married. They separated. Dude don't want to sign the paperwork. That's on her. You paid the money for her to get out of that relationship to be with you. Only so she could leave you and go somewhere else. He said, I think they got Shannon Sharpe in check. They probably have all his zesty secrets ready to go if he get out of line. That's what happened when you worship money. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, is that people already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got people in that world in Hollywood. These people already know. They just don't care. Nobody cares. It's nothing new. So it's like if Shannon was doing something that was like somebody on the world had never seen before, somebody would make a really bigger deal about it. Nobody cares. You see, that's the thing. Nobody really cares, but they know, like, we didn't know. Like, the people here didn't know. Like, I knew about it. This was all brought to me. This was brought to me a long time ago. So I chose not to go down that route when talking about him. I kept it about the issue at hand. Right. I kept it all about the issues. I said, I'm not going to make it about something that it isn't. I'm going to focus exclusively on the issue. every Laker game, that man is there. That man is flown out with you everywhere. You don't do that unless that person means something to you. Why do I care? I don't care. I'm just bringing it to the light. I'm bringing all this information to the light, the stuff that's been happening right in front of everybody, because Fox wanted to play with me. So, okay, Fox, y'all want to play with me for no reason. Let's bring it all to the light. So now that the people can see it, and then they can make their own assessments on what it is. That's what I did. So now everybody can make their own assessments, believe me. People already knew. It was people in the chat that was already telling you because they already knew. This is not, this dude, dog, it's not something that was like in a vault or something that nobody saw before. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. People knew. Look, everywhere he go, he got his personal stylist who only got one client, and that's Shannon Sharpe. So that's the title you gave him to have the excuse to be with him everywhere. We've seen this before. Those seats ain't cheap, and ain't nobody gave them to him for free. You think Bron gave him that? Hell no, you had to pay yourself. Lakers ain't give him those tickets. That's your +1 sitting courtside. I can't make this up. Who the hell is this by my house? Hold on. What's that? Oh, it's the damn Ukrainians. They talking in Ukrainian and wearing America shirts. It's just the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But as long as they keep that over there, I don't need none of that activity. Yeah. Look, bosom buddies. They standing by Shannon's car, leaning on the car. Him and the stylist. How cute. Yep, when he tagged Memphis Grizzlies star, John Morant, who with him? Same stylist. Look. And people already knew, baby. They already knew. Why is the stylist here at the Lee Portier Cognac convention. You see the stylist right here. There's the stylist. Hey, I'm glad he found someone. He found some after 2 something. Right, it's date night after that. Somebody said, man, they said Tasha K broke that story. She broke that story. Like I said, it's not a secret. I've known for months. People wanted to hate on Shannon Sharpe because I was up there talking about Uncle Shannon and this and that. They sent me all this information early on. So it's not a big deal for me. Oh, what is that? Kerry Rhodes and Russell Simmons vibe. He was dating Kerry Rhodes. This is why he's so angry. Of course, he was dating Kerry Rhodes, the stylist. Remember, he came out. Then in the video, he just told you, I'm dating another football player. He just told you he's dating another football player. What other football player you see him around? Nobody else but his number one and only client. Since Kerry Rhodes, it's been him. Now, I told you, boy, he done stepped in that black hole. Oh no, that's Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay is do something before 2 something. Club Gay Gay is do something after 2 something. That's when it switch up. After 2 something, it go to Club Gay Gay after that. You don't want to be there after 2 something. You better get out of that club quick. No, y'all think this is like I'm just making up stuff and like this is a joke. Look, this is the stylist page, the Hollywood Muggler. Personal stylist for Shannon Sharpe. Club Shay Shay, world traveler, blessed, thankful, grateful. Shannon Sharpe. That is it. This is only client. Look, don't worry, man. Look, they know about their family members. Kwame already over here, Eve. They was like, go get Kwame. Eve like, go get Kwame. Somebody get Kwame Brown. They was like, somebody grab him right now. What is going on here today? Oh my goodness. So let's look at his page, right? This is his page. All he got is people who are something else. There's Corey, right? Kanye West came out and told you about Corey. didn't he? He says Corey is not really a straight man. He's a plant that was sent there by the Kardashians. He's there as the bodyguard or the protector, but he's not really that guy. He's you know. And who else did he post? Jimmy Iovine, who, if you don't know about Jimmy, I'll tell you about Jimmy. And he's sitting next to Diddy. So let that sit in. What do those two have in common? Whoa, a lot. A lot of things to do with those parties. And the next photo is him and his boo thing. His only client. Man, he's taking pictures of the Kardashians. Back to them. All the celebrity hopping. Then he posted this. These are pinned up here. Him and Shannon by the car. And the sad thing is, Shannon paying this guy all this money so that this guy right here, Shannon paying him tons of money so that this guy can have him looking hip, looking like the time. He looked like an old guy trying to be 30. He a 60-year-old trying to look 30. This stylist got you dressed. Nobody I know is looking and dressing like Shannon Sharpe. There's anywhere that's in all the young dudes that's wearing clothes and all that, they looking at Shannon. Shannon looked like the old man trying to kick it. Like, I don't know where they would kick it at with what he's wearing. And I wouldn't want to be there. Like, what is this? This dude got like a leather on the arm or whatever. Like, what the hell is that? Where'd you find that suit jacket with that silk shirt on, them super tight pants, and then your stylist look even worse? The stylist look like he dressed to go to bed and go outside. He looked like he got on pajamas with a blue jean jacket and he ready to go outside. So I guess he just all purpose. If he pass out somewhere, he could just lay there. I'm telling you, man, this is bad. This is bad. Then that's him, pictures with Shannon, him out there. But look, this guy's living his truth. Then he grabbed a suit for Shannon Sharpe. He got that Louis Vuitton suit for Shannon. And he's opening it up, carrying Shannon's clothes. There goes Shannon up there, old broke leg Shannon. I got the clothes, babe. Don't worry about it. And then he got them all dressed up. He brushing them, give him his little bag, telling him what to do. And then he sit him down there for his session. Then it's all about him and Shannon, how he got Shannon looking like he ready for Easter Sunday. He's just another Bentley Farnsworth. Look, got him in that Easter pink peach. His only client. Look at him. Look like he ready for the Kentucky Derby. All right, hit the like button, good people. We got to get them likes up. Get them likes up. Yep, if y'all just got here, subscribe to the page, man. I hate we had to do this to Shannon, but we had to go and get it out the way. We had to go and get it out of the way. So this man been styling him, telling him what to wear. A grown man can't dress his damn self. And he got one client, and this man said, I'm dating a football player. And I've been in a relationship, and I've been dating another football player. Who? Who's that football player? Because the only football player you've been around has been Shannon Sharpe. And hey, you ain't got to tell the world. We see it. What'd he say? You talk about LeBron. He said, Kwame, talk about LeBron because he want to go viral. LeBron score a basket. You over here talking because you want to go viral. You got your stylist recording you and recording LeBron. And look at him. Your stylist is looking at his butt. Your stylist is looking at LeBron James' butt. Is that what you brought him to the game for? That's just plain ridiculous. Look. So he can get you doing all this, right? So you can go viral. Look at it. Yeah. So I can go viral. But Kwame Brown is the one doing stuff to go viral. But you brought your stylist in there to record you so you can go viral and do all this fake stuff for the camera. You've been hanging around this simp too long. Both of these dudes are simps. This dude, he's another con artist, Steve Harvey. This idiot telling women, think like a man, act like a woman. No, she needs to think like a woman and act like a woman. That's the problem. We don't need women thinking like men. What is your problem? What, men supposed to think like women? See, that's the problem right now. You got idiots like this that is dumb as hell. What do you need a woman to think like a man for? No, she could think like a woman. That's the problem. You got idiots like this walking around just trying to make some money so they can go give it to another woman to take it from them. This idiot gonna give relationship advice and all he did was get simped his whole life. This man walked out on his wife who slept in a car with him when he didn't have a dime. She was married to him and slept in the car with this dummy. Steve Harvey, don't talk to me about this loser. Had a wife, she had all those kids with him, and he on the road trying to be a star and ain't made no money yet, and she's sleeping in the car with him out in the cold. And then they can't use up all the gas because they driving from city to city, so he could just get $40, $50 or maybe $100 to do a show, trying to live out his dreams, and you walked away from that woman. Once you had got your break and you blew up, you left that woman for your personal assistant. And she still knew you was cheating and tried to stake it with you because of the kids. Then you got to the point where you had the woman calling the house, talking to your wife. And she said, oh, no, she can't call my house. That's it. I knew you were sleeping with her and all that, and I was letting that go. But she can't call my house. That's it. That's the last straw. She can't call my house. And started talking to her disrespectfully, and you was letting that go. And then you married that one, Steve. So your side piece, you got caught with your side piece by your first wife, who was with you when you had nothing. I could never leave a woman like that. If a woman could stand up with me like that when I ain't got nothing and we both in the car together, we gonna make it together. Me and you, yeah, I know you riding with me then. Because she could have easily got out that car, probably got her somebody else. Then you leave her for the mistress. Then what did you do? You cheated on the second wife with the mistress you with now. But except for you met somebody who finessed you. She saw you as a mark. So the woman who thought you was the come up and was talking to the other wife, you did the same thing and ran into this one. This fool sat at the concert saying, I don't know who that woman is right there, but she gonna be my wife. He on stage, married, pointing at another woman, talking about she finna be my wife. She's like, oh yeah, I got this sucker. Me? Yeah, you don't know it yet, but you gonna be my wife. That is, if that's not the biggest simp talk I've ever heard in my damn life. You just done told a woman you finna give her all your goddamn money. And not only did you give her your money, you fool, you then sat there and took her daughter, she made you adopt her kids. Lori Harvey, she ain't your kid. Lori Harvey getting famous off your name. And she got all your money. You ain't gonna be able to divorce Marjorie. Marjorie gonna have all your money. She got you working 68 jobs. You over there having heart attacks and strokes, putting you on all these exercise diets. You over there trying to go to sleep in the back room and passing out in the bathroom, trying to take a dump. You think I don't know about that, Steve Harvey? Now you judge Steve Harvey. She got you out here working like a Hebrew slave. And you talking about you got some nerve to open your mouth and try to act like you know what's right for everybody. I'm gonna tell you how you gotta listen to Steve. Man, anybody gotta listen to your simp ass? You don't know what the hell you talking about. Right, her husband he told her he just got out of jail. He's a hustler. That's Lori Harvey, daddy. He just got out of jail. He just told y'all to drop. Like, look, she don't even like dudes like Steve Harvey. It's like, look, I know her. Dog, she dealt with hustlers. She dealt with drug dealers and hustlers. That's what she done came up with her whole life. But see, this is what you get when you kiss up to Massa the whole time. When Monique came on his show, he trying to stick up for Massa. Monique, you got to know, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to listen to these people. These people got all that money and they paying you all this money. You got to listen, Monique. You can't be saying that. And she said, man, now look, they done took your show away from you. Just like that, they took Steve's show away from him. Why? Because he don't own nothing. He was always the worker. For no reason, they took it and gave it to the white girl, Kelly Clarkson. Now the Kelly Clarkson show come on, where Steve Harvey show used to come on. It wasn't that Steve numbers was bad. People was watching Steve Harvey show. But that showed you the power they got. They own it. They can come take it from you at any time. Anytime they come take it from you. You see, she was trying to get you to see the bigger picture, Steve, but you only see the bag. You see, when you work for money, that's all you gonna get. So you're gonna have to always work for money instead of doing it and getting it like they getting it. They don't want you to get it like that. How they able to pay you? You ever think about that? How they able to pay you, Steve? If somebody paying you millions of dollars to play basketball, you must generate more than what the hell they paying you, don't you? You ever thought about that? If LeBron James is getting $46 million for the Lakers, he must generate more than $46 million in order for them to pay him that kind of money. Yep, this person said I'm sounding stupid most of the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It would never, the ignorant will never know. But everybody else is on board. They understand what I'm saying. No, they gatekeepers. That's what they call them, the gatekeepers. Right. You see, the person, like Shaq is rich. The person that writes Shaq's check is wealthy. That's the difference. When you're wealthy, you don't have to do nothing. You getting paid. Money is coming in residually. You ain't got to move. That's when you're wealthy. See, we don't think about getting wealthy. Everybody who touched wealth and got to wealth, they took them out. Michael Jackson, Prince, Bill Cosby, you see what they done did to him? Took his son, took everything. No, YouTube isn't wealthy. Google is wealthy. My check don't ever say nothing with YouTube on it. Understand that if you get paid from YouTube, you ain't never gonna see YouTube on it at all. You see the company that owns it. You'll see Google. Yeah, now y'all starting to get the picture. No, it's because they did something, Mr. Jones. If they didn't do what they did, I wouldn't have been doing this right now. Google bought YouTube back in like 2006, 2007, around that time. It was like 2006, 7, or 8, around that time. And I was already a member. I was one of the first people to sign up to YouTube. That account is gone though. But yeah, I was one of the first people to sign up to YouTube. It was only, you could only make 5-minute videos. That was it. You can make no video longer than 5 minutes. But it was great. You know, it wasn't nothing like today. You can make a title, and that was pretty much it. There was no hashtags. Twitter didn't exist yet. Like it was like strange. Everybody was on MySpace. It was a whole different world. He said, so that's who bought him that northern quilted sweater. Yep, that's the one that told him this is what you need. This is a good idea. And he wore it too, and wore that big old sweater up there walking around with that knitting sweater he got on. Am I blocked or something? Why would you be blocked? Nobody blocked you. It was Sino and Soldier Boy in the beginning. That's right. Shouts out to Big Soldier. Soldier Boy is an innovator. He's really somebody who tried to go out and do and acquire wealth. He's like, I'm gonna build my own platform. We can make our own like YouTube, our own Facebook, and do our own thing. He's the only one to really go out there and attempt to do these things. So I'm telling you right now, he's the one that's pushes entrepreneurship. He's saying, forget getting a deal with Nike. I'm gonna push my own shoes out. My Soldier Boy shoe line. He's an entrepreneur. To be honest, that's somebody who thinks wealth. That's somebody who launched the whole. None of you people would ever be making any money on the internet. He was the first one making money on like ringtones and off Crank That. He maximized Crank That and got everything out of it through making money on the internet when nobody knew how to do it. That's why on the Patreon, I'm going to show you how all this really broke down. So if you watching this on the Casino for Life Patreon today, we're going to get to the breakdown on how the money started to come to the internet. Who's buying Soldier Boy shoes? Me. I'll buy a pair of Soldier Boy shoes in a heartbeat. See, somebody said, what did Shannon Sharpe do to you? See, I'm going to show them what they did. I told them who to go to. Go to Fox Interactive Media and say, why did y'all come after Sino for just talking about Shannon Sharpe and what happened with him and Kwame Brown? I kept it respectful. We never went down this road. Y'all saw the videos I did. We kept it about the subject, about his love affair for LeBron and all that. We never went down here, did we? But then they tried to come in and claim my video. I said, what? Then they tried to do that with Kwame. And then they playing games now. Like they don't want to release it. They want to hold on to it so the money is in escrow. I said, oh, y'all want to play like that? And I already know what it's about. It's about Shannon Sharpe and Fox, and they told them what to do. So I said, okay, we know how this game works. Okay. Now I got to cut you. Now I got to cut you. And here we are. Here we are. And boy, did he get cut today. Because now the whole world knows. Oh, yeah, KB finna go live in a minute. So I think did he go live already? I think he's getting ready to go live in a minute. But this is enough. We done went through this whole situation. We didn't even got on Steve Harvey, fake self. We done went with his boot thing, Shannon Sharpe's boot thing, his stylist. I'm just saying, I can't do that. I ain't gonna be sitting courtside. No, not like that. Not courtside. Them seats are too expensive, Shannon Sharpe. Those seats are way too expensive. You should, you do not take your stylist to sit courtside. It don't make any sense. None whatsoever. That's my whole thing. My whole take is, if it don't make sense, why are we doing it? We keep bumping our heads doing the same dumb thing, expecting different results. Don't talk if you don't want to engage in conversation. If you don't want any dialogue, then don't mention anybody. You know what you say was going to invoke dialogue. That's what I hate when they do that and act like, man, why did they say something back? You wanted somebody to say something back. You and your little peanut you got over there, y'all can do y'all thing. Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing with me. I'm not going, if I'm sitting there courtside, I'm not going to be sitting courtside with nothing. I'm not going to take my stylist courtside. That don't make no sense. So if you take something courtside, you must gonna be taking something. You finna be taking the Pound Town. You see Cino sitting courtside with the mask on. I'm taking some home that is Instagram IG model certified. Cino is taking some home that's certified. Right, and they got to know something about the Pistons. Because that's all they're going to hear about. Detroit Pistons. Bad boys. So you got to take these things to Pound Town. Now, you don't see me sitting right there with no damn stylist that's looking at LeBron James' butt the whole damn game. I'm confused. So having a stylist makes you gay. Having a gay stylist makes you gay. No, it don't. It don't. It don't. Having a stylist don't make you gay, sir. Having a gay stylist don't mean that you're gay. Is that this stylist said they're in a relationship and you're flying this stylist out everywhere you go, staying in a room with the stylist. It's too much. And the stylist already then got out of a relationship with a football player. Says the stylist did the interview saying they only date football players. This is your only client. You know, I'm just saying. If it looked like a duck, if it quacked like a duck, you better duck. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If it looked like a duck, the stylist is a man. Oh, you must have just got here late, RT the brand. RT, you must have got here late. I don't even think we want to bring those photos back up, bro. You gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning. I just checked in. Ooh wee, buddy, you gonna have to go back to the beginning. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, you got to look at what's actually happening. You know, if you look at what's really going on out there, and you start looking at the situations, you could say, hey, you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, most people say that all the time, be like, hey man, it just is what it is. It's his preference. If he want to do it, that's fine. I'm just letting y'all know this is what's happening. So anybody can go that route or not go that route. But for you to claim a video that you got no right to claim, Fox, y'all did this. So this is why they got the whole smear today. Look at that. You see what that says? Undisputed claimed my video. Now, and you can go watch the video now because I let the video go anyway, so the people could see it. They said that at this mark, the 11-minute mark, the 22-minute mark, that right here I'm talking about, or I got their material in the video. Let's click.
You're looking ass up on me because I got something for you.
That's Kwame. So that's not them.
Yeah, you little fucking fanboy.
This is all Kwame. This ain't got nothing to do with them. They don't own that. So this is a lie. And they know it was a lie. So Undisputed sent this. Why did they send this? So the money's in escrow. So you can't get the money now until they do like 29 days of a review, which they could easily review and cancel. They want to hold it off to mess with me on my video. So they are asking for what they're getting right now, this moment. I did not choose to do this. They pushed and forced my hand. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Buddy, you don't know how this thing works, Tim. Go have a seat. That isn't what happened. They are what happened. They're watching. So now that they want to watch, I'm gonna give you something to watch. Look how he all up on Jay-Z. He real close on Jay-Z, ain't he? Oh, y'all can't see that just yet. Look how close he is on Jay. Jay like, man, somebody better come get this dude. Why don't you hang out at my house? Come to Club Shay Shay Jay. He was like, who's this dude again? Jay trying to figure out How is this guy courtside and how is he this close to me? Who is this dude in this Scooby-Doo sweater? That's not Black excellence. Oh my God. So he shows the outfit that Shannon was wearing and the shirt that Jay-Z was wearing. So he gave that. That's black magic all of a sudden. The cartoon sweater that Shannon Sharpe was wearing, that looked like a big, gigantic old Shannon Sharpe. Big old Frankenstein. He looked like that. So that was the perfect shirt. Your stylist is playing with you. Yeah, his stylist is playing with him. That looking like Frankenberry up there. Too many tastes. You've been tasting that rainbow too much. Too much taste of rainbow for me. Got this dude all up in Jay-Z's face. Look at this guy. All for the attention that he claimed Kwame Brown was trying to go. You mentioned LeBron name because you want the attention. No, you want the attention. This game ain't got nothing to do with you. Just want to be seen. He want the attention. Mm-hmm. Mickey free and print. I'm not on your team. I'm telling you, man, I can't make this up. Oh, yeah, that's what they call them in Hollywood. That's a man wife. Let that sink in, people. A man wife. That's what they call them, man wives. Mm-hmm. I know, right? No, man. Hey, it is what it is. I'm either not going to show the person I brought, and if I do show them, I'm going to be there with something that I can take home. You know what I'm saying? Now, it is not at any fault of Shannon Sharpe's that his style is their lifestyle. I'm just saying, you around that person are very much a lot. In other words, hey, you can do what you want to do. I'm just saying. We would have never said nothing if Fox didn't pull that move they did. So now a lot of people gonna be asking a lot of questions. That's all we gonna say. People got a lot of questions. If you don't want to answer them, that's fine. I'm just saying. A lot of questions now. So hopefully all of y'all have subscribed to the page, hit that notification bell. So hopefully you did that. Did you do that? That's right. Subscribe to your boy's page. And don't forget, we also got the Blame James mugs. There they go. Blame James. Right there. You can order your own Blame James mugs. And in the description box right there in the Teespring below, we got them in every color he lost in. We got the Miami Heat. We got both Laker colors, and we got the Cleveland Cavs color. He lost in every last one of those colors. Blame James. The great part of waking up is having that bum on your cup. Blame James. That's what you want. A good old cup of Blame James. If they don't want to give LeBron the James the blame, don't worry, you can. With a good cup of Blame James. Look at him. Got his excuse all ready for it. Coming up with his excuse. Blame James. That's the Blame James collection. Now, as you can see, here I am at the game. And there I am getting photobombed. Like I said, I'm not gonna be courtside sitting there with some damn hard leg unless it's some family member or something. He's sitting courtside. He's sitting courtside with something else. ads during lives? Absolutely. Pound Town, baby. Take it to Pound Town. I'm like, what? Now she know, like I normally don't let them get on camera. But I'm trying to show Shannon Sharpe, you know, this is what you take. You take that stuff courtside. No, I like thick chicks. Hey, Cino had a great night. I don't know what y'all talking about. Cino had a great night that night. Woo-wee! Baby, Cino, woo, man, let me go into my Rolodex right now. Man, boy, man, wife. Yeah, a man, wife. Now, that's what I said, dog. He already got busted. He already got busted for the doggone. Right. You see, I don't have these problems. You see, there he is, all happy with the other football player he was with, Kerry Rhodes. And he came out and told the whole world about him and Kerry Rhodes' relationship. There's Shannon, the new stylist. This is his old boo. And what did it say? Of course, he was on top. I'm not doing all that damn work. And Kerry came out and said, hey, man, I ain't gay. Well, what the hell you doing holding him? He was my stylist. Then what the hell you doing in the bed with your stylist? Kerry Rhodes played for the Cardinals, the Arizona Cardinals. Then they broke up, you know, after he got tired of being denied. After they went and got married. And they was like, players knew about him. I'm like, once I saw everything play out, and I'm like, look at the way his mustache is lined up. That's telling me a lot right there. I'm like, that's telling me a lot right there. That told me even more. That told me even some more. And now that person is with Shannon Sharpe every day. So Shannon, you got a lot of explaining to do. Casino for Life is out. Hopefully y'all on the Patreon because we finna get some more going on the Patreon. Yep. Y'all got some Patreon stuff for free. So the Patreon finna really get cooking now. Yes, sir. We are out.